Yo, 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 yo. What it is? What it do, Pippin? Hold up. We ready to get busy? We ready to get busy. Davon, what it is? Man, what? Shit went all the way left. Shit went all the way left, man. God damn. I wouldn't want to be yo. What's up, Stephanie? Man, I wouldn't want to be him. Golly, yo. Nigga dropped the ball, man. Nigga dropped the ball big time. 25 people, yo. Leading lady. What it is, man? We got a lead lady in the building, y'all. Yo, what the fuck happened on the avenue, man? Yeah, it's over. Yo done fucked the whole block up. They ready to shut the avenue down, y'all. Motherfucker had a nice run, though. They ready to shut the avenue down, man. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know what's up with y'all. I don't know. So look at this shit, y'all. So let's see what the fuck going on, man. Yo, niggas must don't know how to drop T's, bro. Yo, before y'all, like, there's no way dude was supposed to allow that shit to get like that, yo. There's no way he's supposed to allow that to get like that. Nigga must just finish. Nigga must just finish just shifting that shit and put that shit straight to the block. Yeah, they did. Nigga put that shit straight to the block. So let's see what the fuck the police said at first. I didn't even really get a chance to check in on it for real all day. So I don't have no overdoses on my resume, man. For real. I ain't got no overdose. I rather overdo that shit than underdo it. But niggas be trying to compete. You know what I mean? Like I get it. Niggas be trying to compete. Nigga might have something nice on the block over. Environmental factors. Nigga trying to compete. You can find homes with a low flood, fire, heat, wind, noise. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, you ain't supposed to just, even when you dropping T's, like, you ain't supposed to drop T's like that. He supposed to gave that shit to a few people, yo, before he dropped T's, man. Supposed to give that shit to a few people. See how it is, man. See how that bitch hold. You don't just come straight out. You don't just leave out the motherfucking kitchen. That's better. You don't just leave out the kitchen and just go straight to the hole. Want a better search experience? Homes.com has the home search you've been searching for. Hold on.
My name is James Wallace. I'm chief of the Baltimore City Fire Department. I'm joined today by Deputy Commissioner Kevin Jones from the Baltimore Police Department and Miss Sarah Whaley from the Mayor's Office of Overdose Response. So at about 9:20, 9:25 this morning, Baltimore City Fire Department units were dispatched in this area. We're at Pennsylvania North right now. They were dispatched into this area for a report of an overdose. One of the units that also responded was our community paramedicine unit, which was actually on the way here. They're one of our outreach units that works in this area. They were actually on their way here as well. Our initial units encountered what they believe to be, at this point, a patient experiencing a drug overdose. However, they were approached by numerous members of the community who directed them to additional people in the area that were found to be unconscious.
Dang.
They reached a point early on in this call where they actually were encountering up to 4 patients. At that point, realizing we had a much larger emergency, they quickly upscaled response of both police and fire.
Yeah, I know that nigga scared as a bitch. Oh my God, I'm so glad I ain't him right now. I know that nigga somewhere. Like, oh my fuck God, like, how the fuck did this shit happen? Yo, cause yo, they brave. Yo, that we talk about life in prison, y'all. Literally, yo, we talking about life in prison, and they going. That's fucked up, y'all. That shit fucked up, man.
As of this point, we've transported 15 patients, at least 15 patients, to the hospital. 5 of those patients are classified as priority 1 patients, which means those patients are critical. 10 of those patients are priority 2 patients, which are still serious, but of lesser condition. We do continue to find what we suspect are overdose cases in the area, and we're dealing with that. Out of that 5 and 10 that I just gave you, that number will very likely change in the next hours as we get some more data, but that's where we are right now. The Baltimore City Fire Department has deployed 13 medic units to this particular incident. Some of those medic units have actually gone to the hospital and returned back. So those patient engagement numbers are higher, but we've used 13 medic units as well as 4 different fire suppression units, a multitude of EMS officers, as well as a battalion chief and our shift commander. So at this point, we're standing by as Director Whaley's team works, as Deputy Commissioner Jones's teams work. I'm keeping resources in the area in case we discover any more patients. I'm going to stop here. I'm going to ask DC Jones to step up and say a few words.
Yep. Good afternoon, Deputy Commissioner Jones, BPD Operations. So, as the chief just said, when BPD arrived to the scene, we're treating the scene as an active crime scene. We're utilizing our investigators as well as every crime camera we may have in the area. We're speaking with not only multiple witnesses, but also some of the victims at this time. What we're doing is a collaboration of really search and rescue. We've cordoned off this inner perimeter right here that you are in. With the exterior areas, we're doing search and rescue for individuals that also may be having.
Yeah, yo, I ain't never heard no shit like this. Like, how the fuck you do that, bro? Like, yo, I wish I knew, yo, like from a distance, like not like I was on this team. I'm like, yo, how the fuck you do that? Yo, like, yo, you don't never do that. Like, yo, you don't ever do that, yo. You make that shit, yo. This is how I was taught. Yo, you put more cut on there first. That means if you got 100 grams, 200 grams, some shit like that, yo, you put more cut on there first. You don't cut the whole joint. You might cut 20 at a time. You feel me? See how that work? If that shit they ain't feeling that, now you know. Instead of putting fucking 5 on 2 or 10 on 2, now I can put. Now I'm gonna put 8 on 2. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yo, you lesson it. That way you know what you got. I don't know how yo made this mistake, y'all. I don't know how he made this mistake. But this is a terrible mistake.
We've cordoned off this inner perimeter right here that you are in. With the exterior areas, we're doing search and rescue for individuals that also may be having medical emergencies. So we're looking to address all of those concerns right now as well. As I said, we're canvassing the areas, we're reviewing the cameras. We're very early in this investigation.
What's up, Biz?
We did reach out to our group violence outreach team. They're also out here working with our other city partners in reference to outreach, education, and trying to figure out the root cause of what is going on right now. What I will say is, anyone that does have information in reference to this ongoing active investigation, they're asked to call Baltimore Police Department at 911 or Metro Crime Stoppers at 1-8667-LOCKUP.
And you know they telling. You know niggas telling. Because he fucked the black up. You damn near got to sacrifice for the betterment of the black. It's like, no jokes aside though, like, damn, shorty. They would get that nigga life.
Hello everyone, Sarah Whaley, Baltimore City Mayor's Office of Overdose Response, not the health department, but we are actively here partnering with teams from the health department, our community-based organizations, canvassing out from this area, connecting folks with Narcan. We're also passing out test strips, really just trying to engage the community.
Yeah, bro, but that's not how you give out teas, bro. Like, you don't just leave the table and go straight to the black. Like, that's not how you do that, you supposed to at least gave that shit to a few people first. Before you opened up shop and dropped teas, you already should have had some type of idea of what I'm working with. You understand what I'm saying? But niggas be in a rush. Niggas be, you know how niggas is. Niggas in a rush. Nigga, it's money out. Nigga might have been off yesterday. Like, whatever it is, but it ain't worth this. Because this nigga ready to pay for this shit. Whoever he is. I feel bad for him, for real. He ready to pay for this.
Today that we don't know what's in the supply.
They get that nigga life,
so
bro. When they catch this nigga getting life, man. 25 people OD. He better hope don't nobody die. Man, it don't even matter if somebody die, to be honest.
To be careful. If they're using to have Narcan available, use with someone else. If you see someone in your community that looks like they need help, make sure they call emergency services. And we'll have teams out from this area all day. So you'll see canvassers out from our community-based organizations and the health department. Thank you.
Nigga probably did tell him that.
Chief, understanding that this is still all preliminary, what do you guys think was the drug of choice? We're also hearing that this has been something that's been like anniversary confirmed.
Don't know what the drug of choice was, and I can't confirm anything at this point. Obviously we would need analysis, right? But right now we just don't have that information.
So you had mentioned, Chief, that this happened. The first calls were at 9:20 this morning. It's a new hour now. So this has been an ongoing situation. And for hours, you were learning more and more patients as the hours were going on. Or victims, I should say, if that was the case.
Yes, sir. So a lot of the victims were located very, very close, right in this footprint. But as we began to deploy in here, we also fanned out, and we started looking in areas along North Avenue, along Pensy, both subway platforms, and then kind of off the beaten path, down some of the alleys and things like that. So two things have happened. One, we have found more patients. Two, people have come to us and said, you may want to check over here, you may want to check there, which we've done.
Tommy? Can you explain a response like this? This is obviously pretty large. Unfortunately, overdoses are something we see in our city. How big is this for your department to have 15 patients in county?
So, I'll speak for the fire department. This is a level 1 mass casualty incident. So for us, irregardless of the nature of the call, the amount of patients scripts how we respond to this. And we've done just that. As that number goes up, we upscale, but our initial responders recognized right away where this was heading, and they called for a lot of resources well in advance of us discovering the amount of patients that we've discovered so far. So the initial incident commanders have been very proactive, both police and fire. And then as soon as we got our arms around what was happening, then we involved the health department. We involved Director Whaley's team. So this is what we do. It's as it evolves, we change with the evolution, and it's brought us to where we are now.
Damn, yo.
No, not that we're aware of. They're not.
My question is, yesterday the city had its first hearing on public hearing on overdoses, there's a listening event. Like, what does this all mean in the context of, like, where the city is at now with addressing overdoses?
You want to take that directly?
In the strategic plan, In the strategic plan, we talk about interagency collaboration, breaking down those silos, and I think this is an example of us all coming together to collaborate to respond to the needs of the city and address overdose.
Thank you, guys.
Yo, that's fucked up, yo. Yo dropped the ball, man. I could just imagine what this nigga is thinking right now. Like, I would be out of there. Whatever money he made from that quick little run, I would be out of there, man. Gone. 25 people hospitalized.
Love slots? The DraftKings Casino app's got you covered. They got tons of slots to choose from, like
What's
cash
up, Kay?
At least 25 people are hospitalized after overdosing in what city officials call a mass casualty event.
6 people died. Some people did die. So 6 people died. Damn, shorty. Like nigga said, greed, man. Greed a motherfucker, man. Y'all ain't no way, y'all. Like, I ain't never had nobody overdose on me, man. Ever. I'd rather a motherfucker say that shit ain't that good than, well, people don't be caring about their people. And I don't know. That's a whole nother topic, for real. Shit crazy.
Penn North neighborhood in West Baltimore. At least 5 people are in critical condition.
Tonight, we are hearing from residents who say that drug use has gone unchecked in this neighborhood and across the city for far too long.
It's saddening, but the thing is, you know what? It happens every day. We're just seeing it because everyone's out here.
Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Maxine Stryker.
And I'm Kai Jackson. Let's go right to Fox 45's Keith Daniels, who's live outside of the University of Maryland Medical Center with more. Keith, what can you tell us?
Well, Kai, we've confirmed that some of those overdose victims were brought here to the hospital. Their conditions unknown at this hour, and some of them may have already been released as police tonight investigate exactly what happened. As it all unfolded near the corner of Pennsylvania Avenue and North Avenue, those fed up with the drug use and those who admit using drugs say there's no shock that it happened.
It's not surprising to me, and it hurts me because it could be me. It could have been me. You know, 15 minutes early, it could have been me. But
he ran it in.
It's saddening, but the thing is, you know what?
Yo, mad as shit, he didn't get there in 15 minutes. That shit crazy.
It happens every day. We're just seeing it because everyone's out here.
More than a dozen medic units.
Yo, because this way shut down the whole avenue. You ain't ready to get no money out that bitch. No nothing. No perk money. No buke money. No weed money. No dope. They ready to shut that whole shit down, man. Yo fucked up for everybody. Yo fucked the money up for everybody. That's crazy.
Officers and members of the Baltimore Police Department flooded the Penn North area in West Baltimore early Thursday. A huge response after the report of a single overdose led to the discovery of at least 14 more people showing signs of a drug overdose. Investigators say 5 of them critical and clinging to life.
Dang.
Casualties of a drug they took.
Don't know what the drug of choice was, and I can't confirm anything at this point. Obviously we would need analysis, right? But right now we just don't have that information.
What happened at Penn North, a grim reminder of a recent dubious designation bestowed on Baltimore. In a report from the New York Times in May last year, Baltimore was dubbed the, quote, U.S. overdose capital, with nearly 6,000 deaths over the last 6 years. The Times analysis showed from 2018 to 2022, the death rate was nearly double that of any other large city. Those at Penn North Thursday.
This is a war zone.
Calling it an open drug market where sales go unnoticed and drug use unchecked. Ignored, they say.
I don't say it was a bad batch. Nigga overdid it. Nigga ain't cut that bitch enough. Nigga ain't cut that bitch enough, man. Gotta get a motherfucking shift to be shifting that. Motherfucker ain't cut it enough. Trying to, you know, try and shake the block. You know how niggas be. Nigga try and shake the block. Nigga try to come out with something that's better than what everybody else got. And overdid it. Overdid it. Probably in a rush. Like it's a number of ways how that shit could have happened. Nigga could have been in a rush trying to get outside. You know what I mean? Trying to beat the niggas over on the next block. Rushed it out. Ain't really, you know, get a good reading on it. It's a few ways how this could have happened. But however it happened, it don't even matter. For real. It don't even matter at this point.
By city leaders.
These people sit here, police sit here 24/7 every day and don't do just watch them. And all these got blacks, whites, Chinese, everybody. They don't care.
Police say they're now launching a criminal investigation into this mass overdose, searching for clues and suspects.
We're treating the scene as an active crime scene. We're utilizing our investigators as well as every crime camera we may have in the area. We're speaking with not only multiple witnesses, but also some of the victims at this time.
It's pretty sad. I'm telling you, it's sad. I don't know.
Booked by what's today? He gonna be booked by Monday.
Where city health officials and the mayor's office of overdose response responded. They also responded to this event. They distributed Narcan and test strips to people in the area. They also gave them a warning, telling them they simply don't know what's in the drug supply in that area. We're live tonight. Keith Daniels, Fox 45 News.
Keith, thank you. Baltimore City State's Attorney Ivan Bates says prosecutors from his office are in contact with Baltimore police to assist the investigation in any way they can. Governor Wes Moore says the state is coordinating with first responders in West Baltimore. He says he's grateful to people providing community support.
And according to our partners at the Baltimore Sun, the Penn North neighborhood where today's incident occurred recorded the most overdoses in the city between 2022 and 2024. Open Baltimore data shows that zip code had over 1,100 overdoses, about 15% of the city's total overdose reports.
Fox 45 News has been reporting on drug addiction and overdoses in Penn North for years. In 2022, we spoke with several residents who say a nearby open-air drug market led to drug-related issues and violent crime.
Constantly are on guard, we constantly hear shots. And all of this is due to the large open air that we have here in this neighborhood. And I have to live this way just because of my zip code.
We have also heard concerns about open-air drug markets near the Upton Metro Station, just a few blocks south on Pennsylvania Avenue.
Shut that whole thing
At
down,
that intersection in 2023, 2 teens were arrested for a mass shooting that left 2 people dead. And then Councilman Eric Costello said that corner had been a problem area for years, and residents have been calling for help from the city.
It's one of the largest open-air drug markets in the state of Maryland, if not the largest, at Pennsylvania Avenue and Lawrence Street. It's something that the community has been very vocal about over the years.
Our community.
You see what they doing? They ready to shut that whole shit down. Yo done fucked up the money for everybody. Yo done fucked up the money for everybody.
It's help, and we need it bad because otherwise all our young kids is going to be on this ground.
Then this past March, 4 people were hurt in a mass shooting along Venable Avenue in North Baltimore. Councilwoman Odette Ramos says the shooting happened.
So there what they doing is they connecting the violence to drugs. Pay attention to what they doing, y'all. They connecting the violence. That's why they going through old shootings and things. They connecting the drugs and violence together. And they ready to come with a motherfucking serious federal indictment. They ready to come with a serious federal indictment.
Near an open-air drug market with previous issues of violence.
As Keith mentioned, last year, the New York Times named Baltimore the overdose capital of America. The report found between 2018 and 2022, Baltimore experienced an overdose death rate nearly double any other American city. Over the past year, Baltimore sued and was awarded more than $400 million from prescription drug companies over their role in the opioid crisis. This week, the mayor's office presented an initial plan for how it wants to use that money for overdose prevention. Some residents applaud the city's efforts to implement addiction resources, while others argue the plan encourages drug use.
We need more spaces where people can come in and get services immediately, like right away. We can't put people on pause because addiction is not on pause.
Number one, the infestation of drug addicts it's drastically increasing. It's like an infestation. Number two, the attempts to help them seem to be enabling them, just masking the problem versus actually providing the help they so desperately need.
Your membership is more than how you make that mistake, bro. Yeah, it is gonna be blessing the block. First thing in the morning. Nigga better not come out that bitch, stand out there and sell nothing. I guarantee tomorrow Pennsylvania Avenue be a ghost town. They gonna make it a ghost town. I don't understand how you make that mistake, y'all. I don't know how you make that mistake. Not 25 people, bro. Like that man, the whole line. Damn near the whole, he probably had a whole dope line, OD. Damn near, probably a nice percentage of it, probably 50%. Probably 50% of the dope line, 75% of the dope line, then OD. Then how the fuck you make that mistake, man? You supposed to test that bitch out with a few people first. Man, you know when you got a motherfucking missile. Like, you know. You should know. You know what I mean? Like, that's sad. Like I said, butter. Everybody ready to go downtown now. Downtown ready to be packed. Downtown ready to be packed. Dang. I would hate to be yo right now. For real. What's this? Anybody got no footage from down there?
I don't care what nobody say. If you know what time it is.
That shit crazy, y'all. Yeah, for real. That's fucked up, y'all. Yo made a big mistake. That's why I say, yo, shit, decision making is everything. You make the wrong decision, that shit can cost you. Yo made one bad decision, that shit ready cost him life. That shit ready cost him his whole life. Cause that's what the fuck they gonna be seeking. Cause I guarantee you the feds get involved. Guarantee you the feds probably in Baltimore right now. Let's see if WJZ did something on it. Baltimore community respond to mass overdose. This was 35.
Worry about theft of your mail and packages?
This was 35 minutes ago.
Wouldn't it be great if you could view
your corner
in your corner? This is WJZ News at 11.
Mass overdose. A suspected bad batch of drugs sweeps through the streets of Baltimore, leaving rescuers scrambling and more than 24 people hospitalized tonight.
Yeah, he fucked the whole block up. He fucked the whole block up. Ain't nobody getting no money out there. That shit done. As long as Pennsylvania Avenue been running, as long as niggas been moving how they been moving down there, that shit is over. One bad decision just ruined that shit, killed it for everybody.
At 11, everyone, I'm Rick Ritter. At least 25 people were rushed to the hospital after being found unconscious in city streets. That is a number that sources tell WJZ is only expected to rise as the hours go on. WJZ on your corner in West Baltimore tonight. Caroline Forback live with more on what happened in West Baltimore today as some people were left in critical condition. Caroline, good evening.
Good evening, Rick. I spoke with some of the peer advocates in that area, and Rick, these people see substance use almost daily, and all of them told me they've never seen anything like this. And while it is unconfirmed, some of them say they believe this drug was laced.
It was real sad to see them people over there on the ground while they was working on them from the overdose.
Around 9:20 in the morning, fire crews and paramedics responded to several reported overdoses at the intersection of Pennsylvania and North Avenues. They found multiple people unresponsive.
Along North Avenue, along Pensy, both subway platforms, and then kind of off the beaten path down some of the alleys.
Bernard Nelson, a recovery coordinator at Penn North, told WJZ some of the people were able to be helped with Narcan, but more than 24 were hospitalized, at least 5 in critical condition.
Man, they ain't gonna be that batch is gone. nigga can try to come out with that batch tomorrow. They gonna find their ass in cuffs. Like, it's different, yo, if it was just like a 1 or 2 overdoses. You talking about 25, upwards of 25 people? Man, you come out that bitch tomorrow, you be a fool. Nigga, come out that bitch tomorrow and post up with that same, with any batch. You post up that bitch with any batch tomorrow, you going to prison, man. For real. Go to prison. Motherfucker don't know what they doing, man. Yo, you ain't supposed to do it like that, yo. You supposed to put more on it first. Put more on it first. You know what I mean? Like, if that bitch can take a motherfucking, that bitch can take a 10, you can put, yo, cause some of that shit strong, yo. Like, for real. If you might, some of that shit you can put motherfucking, you can put a motherfucking 8 on that bitch. You feel me? You can put 8 on 1, and that shit'll be, and it'll go. You know what I mean? If you was to put 8 on that bitch, and nigga be like, nah, that ain't that good. All right, now you can go back to the table and put 5 on that bitch. Nigga say, no, ain't that good. All right, now I can put a 3 on there. All right, the 3 good. Like, yo, that's how you supposed to do that shit the safe way. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's about being smart, yo. Like, I don't, yo, I ain't never caught a drug charge, yo, ever. You know what I mean? And I've been selling drugs since drugs been selling. You feel me? I ain't never caught a drug charge. I ain't never had nobody OD on me. I don't know, yo. People, I don't know. That shit crazy.
This is the worst that's ever been on Pennsylvania Avenue in 29 years.
Nelson, who sees drug activity in the area on a regular basis, says he believes whatever they took was laced.
Really, it was some kind of poison what people was getting, and they overdosed from it.
Emergency crews closed off the area, now an active crime scene, as officers spoke with witnesses and reviewed camera footage. Groups like the Mayor's Office of Overdose Response and Community Peer Project were also on site to provide harm reduction supplies and offer support.
I have never, and I've been doing this work for a long time. And also, like I said, I have my own story. I have never seen anything like this. Never. I felt sad. This is my community. This is even my neighborhood. So I felt really sad.
And the mayor's office said anyone potentially impacted should call 911 to seek immediate care. Additional resources are available through the 988 helpline. Reporting live here on your corner in Baltimore, Caroline.
So that was a terrible mistake. That was a terrible mistake. That shit ready cost show everything. That shit ready cost a lot of people. Like, that's the thing, yo. Whoever did this, he ain't ready to be the only one. Yo, they ready to lock so many niggas, man. That shit, yo, just fuck everything up for everybody. Niggas gonna get jammed up that's out that bitch selling weed. You hear me? Yo ready to get the weed man book. Let me know, yo. Niggas swing through that bitch tomorrow. Let me know how that shit look. I guarantee this the first time you ever seen Pennsylvania Avenue empty. Ain't gonna be no drugs selling out that bitch. Ain't gonna be no drugs selling out that motherfucker tomorrow. Watch. I wouldn't be out there. If I was out that bitch every day, I wouldn't be out that bitch. I wouldn't be out that bitch no more. Not until shit smooth over. I'd probably be gone for 3 months. I'd probably be gone for 3 months. Shit, I ain't coming back out that bitch, bro. Fuck that. I know when it's time to go, yo. For real. I know when it's time to go. And right now, with this situation, oh, it's time to go. Y'all can have that shit. Y'all can have that shit. A nigga can try to be slick. You know what I mean? Try to run that shit through somebody, run that shit through a fan. Ain't it worth it. It wouldn't even be worth it to me. I ain't running that shit through nobody. You packing up. Yeah, we packing up. Time to roll. Yeah, I'll be back out that bitch next year. Yeah, I mean, next time I'm dropping T's, it'll be January 1st. Hey, bro, the fuck you been at? Nigga, fuck you, man. Nigga, see I'm still here, nigga. Where everybody else at? Them niggas booked. I know how to play the streets. To stay out of prison. See, that's the thing niggas don't be understanding. I used to always have to tell my nephew, yo, the object of the game, yo, is to live another day, bro. That's the object of the game. You know what I mean? You don't want to be out here going to jail. You go to jail, you lose. The object of the game is to live another day, yo. Come out this bitch tomorrow. Like, I don't know what Choke was thinking. Like I said, it could be a number of reasons. Nigga couldn't have, ain't know what he was doing. Nigga could have just been trying to rush. You know what I mean? Money was out that bitch. Nigga was just trying to rush. Or shit, nigga couldn't have just not cared. But I don't think I know whatever happened, he ain't think it was gonna go like this. He ain't think it was gonna go like this. Yo, this shit gonna make world news. I guarantee by tomorrow this shit world news. If this shit ain't world news now, I guarantee by tomorrow that shit be world news. You know, once it go world news, it's a wrap. Once it turn from local to world news, it's over. What's up, kid? Look. See, so yeah, so you already know, bro. That shit done. Yo, so with the climate there, what the fuck going on down there, back block? I know niggas is pissed. I know niggas is pissed. Nigga done fucked the whole block up. Nigga done fucked the whole block up. Pennsylvania Avenue is one of the only spots you can go down that bitch any time of the night and get anything. When I was taking perks, when I was popping perks, and I couldn't find them bitches, if I ain't having myself, straight to the avenue. You heard me? They always out that bitch. Early in the morning, midday, late at night. You heard me? Them days over. That's how it's supposed to be, though, okay? That's how it's supposed to be. Yo, you don't just leave the table and go straight to the block. Like, yo, that had to been what Cho did, man. And you can watch a nigga, even if a nigga don't OD. Yo, you know, if you know when that shit too much, I be getting scared. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, when man, I give, man, if I was to give a motherfucker something and they just look too high, I'm like, oh no, that's too much. They ain't even got OD. Just being too high, that's enough for me. That's enough for me to motherfucking go back to the table, go back to the drawing board. No, he too high, yo. Nigga stumbling around and shit. Yo, falling all around. Nah, fuck that, yo. Nope. Man, give me that shit back. I'll take this shit back. You heard me? Nah, give me that shit back, bro. I'll get you something else. Yeah, you definitely. Definitely gotta catch him in the morning. Yo, give me that shit back, bro. That shit too strong. Shit too strong. Cause I ain't trying to kill nobody. Like, see, that's the difference between me. I don't know how other niggas think. Yeah, but I ain't trying to kill nobody, bro. Like, I done been through enough running in these streets. I'd be damned if I have a nigga die on me over some drugs. Nah, fuck that. I don't need that on my conscience. I don't need that on my conscience. Nope. We ain't doing that. Let me get that shit back, bro. Let me get that shit back. Shit too strong. Damn, yo. I actually feel bad for y'all. I just can't believe that was his agenda. I know niggas be wanting to have the best shit in the city. Yo, but you gotta have the best shit in the city and it has to be safe. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it ain't just about having the best shit on the block or having the best shit around the way. That shit gotta be safe as well. That's the thing about the Fetty Wap game. That's a serious game, man. That's why they give niggas so much time for that shit. That's a serious game, yo. Like, you really gotta know what you're doing to play that game. Cause you don't want nobody to die, man. You gotta know what you're doing, y'all. I done seen niggas catch life. I done covered stories where niggas in court 30, 40, 50 years off of 2 overdoses. You talking about 25 overdoses, bro? Even if all them 25 overdoses didn't come from the same batch, nigga, you get charged with that shit anyway. They fuck around and charge you with every overdose in a 5-mile radius. And like Trapstar said, don't forget about the people that went home. Some people actually made it home. You don't know what their status is. Man, that shit might turn to 50 people tomorrow, man. The line couldn't have been that. I don't know, it ain't back in the day. That shit probably was a whole dope line. That nigga got that whole dope line overdose. Damn. Fucker had some horse tranquilizer in that shit or something. That's another thing too, though, y'all. Niggas be getting motherfucking niggas be thinking they chemists and shit. Niggas be thinking they chemists. Niggas be what you call that shit? Experimenting. You know what I mean? Niggas be experimenting, putting different shit in there. Niggas don't be knowing what they doing, yo. Niggas is not chemists, bro. Niggas is not chemists. I just get my 3-in-1 from down there. A couple, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna say how long ago it was, but yeah. Yeah, Trash Star, but you heard what Backbox said, man. They already out that bitch. They say out that bitch in black trucks. Yeah, it is gonna be a rush down there. Them niggas ain't gonna get nothing. It's gonna be a rush down there. Somebody gonna be stupid and they gonna go straight to jail. They're not playing, yo. I guarantee you. Hey, Backblock, gonna make sure you tap in tomorrow, yo, cause I wanna get update. I guarantee you tomorrow they gonna be out that bitch pulling over everything, locking up everything, hopping out on niggas. Especially when they go, like I said, it normally take a couple days for stories to trickle outside the city. In the next 2 days, once this bitch make it to CNN and all that other news, yo, that shit gonna get way out of control, man. Yo, we talking about 25 overdose. Yo, that is a lot of people, yo. 25 people overdose. Now it feeds the narrative of, you know, it was so much fentanyl could have killed the whole city. You know what I mean? It feeds that narrative now. You done gave them boys more ammunition. Ain't no niggas telling. You know niggas telling. Niggas is telling. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't talking about just fans. I'm talking about niggas that's on the block is telling. Because they don't want to stop their operation. Whatever they selling out that bitch, they want that shit to continue, but it ain't. It's almost like when a motherfucker shoot a child. You know how they swarm the block when a child gets shot? It's gonna be like the same type of police response. It's gonna be so hot, they're gonna force niggas to, they're gonna force niggas to tell. Well, you really can't, but you know what I'm saying? They're gonna put so much pressure on people. People gonna start telling. Niggas probably already telling. I'm willing to bet they already know who sold it. They know the name of it. They know what time nigga came out. They said he watched, man, they know, and they watched the cameras. Man, they know who got, man, by tomorrow, then they gonna be booked. Only thing his only option is the state or the feds. You know what I mean? The state pick it up, or the feds gonna pick it up. That should be his mind frame right now. What the fuck is they gonna do? Is this gonna be a state case or a fed case? But it's definitely not gonna be a situation where a nigga don't go to prison. Like that ain't even happening. If a nigga think he getting away with that shit, I mean, I feel sorry for yo for thinking that, cause they is not letting that shit go. I bet, you see what I'm saying? He gotta be back, black. He gotta be, yo. Cause how do you make you don't make, yo? It's no excuse for that. It's no excuse to make, yo. That was a major mistake. It's no so bad, but what you think? How you think he made that? What you think, he was just in a rush? You think he ain't know what he was doing? You think he just didn't care? Like, what was the motive behind it? Like, how did he make this mistake? Damn, yo. Yo fucked it up for everybody. All that money niggas getting down that bitch. And it ain't all heavy drugs. Niggas selling bud down that bitch getting money. Yo just ended all that. Yeah, but you can't. Yeah, that could have happened too. See, I was always, let's say, I was taught different, yo. Especially, yo, because I was around when that shit first hit. You know what I mean? So when it first hit, niggas knew that shit wasn't nothing to play around with. So nigga always put more on it first, and then dumbed it down. Now over time, niggas probably don't move like that, but that's how I was taught. You cut it more first, and then dumb it down. That way you can get an accurate, you know what you're working with. I'd rather a motherfucker complain the first go round. You know what I mean? Yo, that shit ain't really, Alright, so now I know where I'm at. Cause that's the only way you gonna know. I don't take this shit. You feel me? Only way I'm gonna know is by getting readings. Giving that shit out. Not like bringing it to the whole block and giving it out. Like one person, 2 people, 3 people. You know what I mean? I at least get that shit. Now I know what I got. I basically got a 7. I'm good with a 7 though. You feel me? All you need is a 7. Like niggas be out there bitch trying to get a 10. You don't need no 10, yo. 10s is dangerous. 10s is dangerous. I'm good with a 7, 8. 7 to 8. I can work with that. I'm fine with that. Like, dang. Yo, dumb. Yo, Ray spend the rest of his life in prison selling drugs. Nigga better learn from this, yo. That Fetty Wap, yo, that's a dangerous game, man. That's a dangerous game, yo. For one, they give you astronomical numbers. You get caught with 100 grams, nigga, you fuck around. Get caught with 100 grams, and you got a record. And they fuck around to give you 20 years for that shit, man. 15 years for that shit. Make a lot of money, but that shit risky. Shit risky. Like I told y'all, I remember when that shit first hit, and fans used to be scared of it. They used to be scared of it. Like, nah, I don't want none of that. And then I remember when that shit changed, and niggas ain't even want boy no more. Niggas wanted WAP. I'm like, yo, how the fuck did this shit change like that? Like, yo, how the fuck? How did that happen? Like, yo, it went from niggas don't even want it, niggas was scared of it, to now I don't want it unless it's in there. Like, I was around, I was in the mix when that shit was going on. I remember the beginning of the Fetty Wap era in Baltimore. See, that probably was the beginning. I don't think I ever sold it straight though. I ain't gonna lie. Hey yo, hey Biblical, you play a dangerous game. I ain't never sold that shit straight. I remember when that shit was liquid. The shit was liquid first. Before that shit became powder, that shit was liquid. Y'all remember that? The liquid Fetty Wap? She used to come in like IV bags. Damn, yo. Go down bad for that. Go down bad for that. Yo just fuck up a decade long run. Decades. Pennsylvania Avenue had decades in. 20, 30 year, 40 year run of open air, open, you know what I mean? Doing what you want out that bitch. Police out there, they don't need to say nothing for the most part. That shit is done now. Like my man said, they ready to all go downtown. They ready to shut downtown now too. Cause they don't want no shit like this to happen again. Once it break mainstream, it's over. It's over. Once that shit become mainstream news, and I'm willing to bet the next 2 days it will be, that shit is over, man. Yeah, yo, that shit been open air for so long. That shit done now. You see how the news they start connecting crime to it? That's over. They ready to come down with indictments. Everybody. Federal, state, RICOs, block indicted. They ready to start stopping, frisking. They ready, man, they ready to shut all that shit down. They done fucked it up for everybody. You're probably somewhere scared as a bitch right now. Know them people coming. You may have turned yourself in, for real. Ain't no point in getting nobody else in trouble trying to go on a run. Now just go ahead and get that shit over with, bro. I the one that sold that shit, man. Fuck it. I was geeking. It was a mistake. I ain't doing it on purpose. I was rushing to get outside. It was a rush. It was, yeah, man. I don't know. Yeah, yo, he fucked it up. Yo, fucked it up. They fuck around and change drug laws about that shit. For real. Yeah, they fuck around and change drug laws about that shit, man. Long as it stay in Baltimore. If it stay in Baltimore, niggas might be alright. But if that shit get outside of Baltimore and that shit make it on Fox or CNN, or it's over. It's over after that. They would have fucked it up for everybody. You know, because nobody likes that press. You know what I mean? It makes the mayor, it makes the governor, it makes the police chief, it makes everybody look bad. Yo, nobody likes that press. That's why when things get outside the city and break mainstream, that's why the punishment is way more severe. It ain't even about the situation. It's about the people that's in office. That now when it comes time for their re-election, their opponents get to hold that type of shit over their head. That's really all it's about. That's really all it's about. Oh, damn. So the niggas on the internet already talking about it from other cities. Yeah, yo, because it's like, yo, y'all knew about this problem for years and y'all ain't did nothing to try to solve it. Now this shit done exploded. Fuck y'all gonna do? I really feel bad for y'all though. I ain't gonna lie. You know, I don't think y'all did that shit on purpose, but they don't give a fuck about that shit. I don't think nigga did that shit on purpose, y'all. I just think nigga was just in a rush. You know what I mean? Nigga had a missile. He knew it was a missile. Nigga probably like, yo, shit, I'm ready to take down. I'm ready to drop these T's. I'm ready to have the whole city running down this bitch. I'm ready to have Pennsylvania coming down here, Virginia, Delaware. They ready to become from all the surrounding counties, Westminster. I'm ready to get rich, and that shit stopped in one day. One day it ended it. Nope, that shit ain't ready to happen. Your ass ready to go to jail, nigga. Dang. That shit crazy. You know that's a campaign run. Yeah, now they gotta do something. That's what I'm saying. That shit over. That open air shit, that shit done. They fuck around, hit Lexington Market next. That shit done. That shit probably done all over the city. Any little area where that shit persists, that shit probably over. All because the nigga fucked it up, being fast. I think that's my honest opinion, yo. Just knowing how niggas think and how niggas move. I just think it was just in a rush. Like, yo, cause most people ain't, I mean, you don't want niggas to die on you. I mean, but that's, like I said, everybody different. That was always my mind frame. Like, I don't want nobody to die on me, man. I mean, niggas got families and shit too. Niggas got drug habits. Like, you shouldn't have to die for that. You know? probably the ones that died. You know, they normally the ones that OD. You don't really OD from snorting. Maybe them motherfucking shooters, man. Shooters be ODing like a bitch. Oh, yeah, that had to have been what it is. See, that makes sense then. That makes sense. Nigga probably got a new batch. Or nigga might have switched the batch up on them. Cause niggas that do that to you. Nigga switch the batch up on you, don't let you know they switched it. So you motherfucking mixing that shit. You motherfucking mixing that shit like it was, you know what I mean, like it was the last batch. The last batch could take a 10. Whole time this batch might can take a 20. I'm just exaggerating, but you know what I'm saying. So you're thinking this the last batch the whole time. Nigga done switched it up on you. So you mixed it like it was the last one the whole time. That shit way strong. That shit way strong. Yeah, hell no. Like I ain't never tried, you know what I mean? I always cared about my people. You know what I mean? I want them to come back. I want them to die. Like, what the fuck sense do that make? If you die, you can't spend no more money. I want you to come back and spend again. Come again. You know what I mean? I want you to die with this bitch. Crazy. I don't know. I know if I was his homeboy, I'd be like, oh, you a stupid motherfucker, bro. God damn, my nigga. No, that nigga somewhere, I don't know what the fuck going through your mind. All I know, only thing he know is them people coming. They coming. And I don't know if it's gonna be today. I don't know if it's gonna be tomorrow, but before next week out, they probably coming down. Shit, to be honest. Know the fiends told. They probably coming right now. They ready to take down the whole team. Charge all them niggas with that shit. The hitter. The pack runner. I mean, the nigga that bring the packs out. The hitter. The gunman. You feel me? They ready to hit everybody. They want to find out who sold that shit. Better. They catch me in if they catch me, I'll be in motherfucking Mexico, nigga. You know what I mean? Y'all got to catch me. Cause we talking life in prison, bro. Like, we talking life in prison. They ain't gonna want nothing else but life. It's gonna give a nigga 150 months, 150 years, motherfucking 1,000 months. Fed time. Like, only thing, it's either the state or the Fed. That's his options right now. That's your only option. State or the Feds. Because getting away with it ain't happening. Yo, that's a terrible feeling. Yo, I used to have nightmares when I was fighting my case. That that we kill somebody on, like, and the police is right there. I used to wake up sweating and shit, scared as a bitch, like, oh shit. Like, that is a horrible feeling to know them people is coming. And when they come, they ain't playing. You know what I mean? They ain't playing. We talk about life in prison. Mandatory life sentences. Yeah, that's a tough feeling, man. It's a tough feeling. Man, they all telling. Not all of them, but a lot of them telling. A lot of them telling. Yo, cause these things, yo, they don't be trying to die. You know what I mean? How they look at it, you know, they humans too. You know what I mean? Like, yo, what the fuck? You tried to kill me, man. Like, yo, people don't be caring about their people, man. You know, fiends got families. Just because they getting high for whatever reason, they still got people that care about them, man. You gotta keep that shit in mind, man. People be treating fiends like they less than, like they not human. Like, no, they still got feelings, and you know what I mean, they start treating them motherfuckers with respect. Man, back in the day, dope fiends rob the shit out you played with them. Like, that's the thing about the dope gang. The dope gang way different than any other gang. Dope fiends will kill you, man. They kill you, man. Quick. They ain't like crackheads, cokeheads. Dope fiends just line you up. Play with them. Yeah, it might be some. Yo, everybody smashed. They ready to take down the whole team. Everybody involved. They ready to take down the whole team, bro. They ready to take down several teams. Watch in the next coming months. Watch in the next coming months. Cause niggas gonna be telling. You know what I mean? The amount of time that niggas gonna be facing for this shit, man, niggas ready to be telling, man. They gonna be trying, everybody and their mother gonna be trying to get from up under this. Oh no, I was only on the team for a week. Remember when I was telling you? Remember when I was telling you about how I was talking about the Diddy situation? And how I was saying, yo, if a nigga want, I'm getting money, I'm out here selling dope, I'm getting money, and you want to get on my team, then you find out that we don't just sell dope, we robbing, killing it, and all type of shit. You can't then claim victim. Oh, I ain't know. It's gonna be one of them type situations. Niggas only on the team for 2 weeks. They ain't even been on the team long. You'll just start coming back around. They don't give a fuck. You get put straight in this diaper. It don't matter if you sold 4 packs or 40 packs. Your ass going right in here. Everybody gonna get charged accordingly. I wouldn't be out that bitch. I'll tell you that motherfucking much. I ain't stupid. It ain't that deep. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be out there tomorrow. Hey, where you at? Oh, no, I ain't coming out today, bro. I don't give a fuck if I had a nigga packs. Nigga, you come get these bitches. Fuck you, man. You come get these packs, bro. You know, I'll be hitting packs for niggas, but I'm just saying if I did. Come get these, bro. Good. Man, you scared as shit, yo. Sure the fuck out. I ain't fucking, man. You niggas ain't ready to get me no motherfucking 30-year sentence, nigga. I've been out this bitch for 3 days. I ain't contributing to none of the shit that we got going on. But niggas, it's gonna be some dumb niggas, though. Try to capitalize, come out with the same color tops. You know what I mean? They're gonna come out tomorrow with some different with some different dope, same color tops, thinking they gonna pick up where he left off and end up in the fucking federal indictment. You know niggas be stupid. No niggas are stupid. They gonna be trying to be slick. They ain't gonna hit on North Avenue no more. They gonna be hitting on Lawrence or something. You know what I mean? Little side block. They gonna be on Baker or something. Yeah, you know, niggas gonna try it. Niggas gonna try to be slick. They gonna end up in cuffs. Watch. Niggas always think they can be slicker than the program. You know, everybody always think they the slickest one. Oh nah, yo, nah, nigga. Nope. Not me. I ain't stupid. Like I said, I ain't never had a drug case. Not no distribution anyway. If I don't know how to do nothing else, I know how to sell drugs and don't go to jail for it. Straight up. See, the thing is, even with the dope game, yo, you ain't even supposed to sell that shit year round. You really supposed to go on like runs. You know what I mean? 4 months here, 6 months there. Do 3 months, take 2 months off. Like, that's really how you supposed to sell dope. Like, niggas have changed the game and they made dope shops 24/7 shops, 365 days a week. Like, that ain't even how you really supposed to sell dope. Every nigga sell dope like that going to prison. You supposed to come out, open up shop for like 4 months, make a couple $100,000, dip off. You know what I mean? Come back, do it again. Make a couple, you know what I mean? Night shop. Come out at night. You run the night shop in all day. Like, that's how dope used to be sold. Like, niggas done changed the game now to make that shit 24/7. And man, we got the day shop open from whatever time to whatever time. We off the rest of the day. We ain't out this bitch 24/7. Niggas that made dope selling a 24/7 job. Shit used to be like that, yo. Everything changed. Everything changed. Yeah, hell yeah. Go fuck that money up. Everybody. All right.
Back for WJZ.
Nigga, fuck that money up for everybody. Yo, the best thing that can happen for yo, the best possible scenario for real, is if they book him before it go mainstream. Like, that's really the best possible scenario. He get booked before that shit hit mainstream news. I'm telling you, once it hit mainstream news, it's gonna take on the fucking it's gonna make the situation worse. Once it hit mainstream news, the situation gonna be worse. Let's see if Fox 45 did anything updated. The news just went off not too long ago, so they probably did update it. They ain't done nothing. WJZ Files. What WBA out there? What else been going on in the news today, y'all? I ain't even online for real. When this is described, overdose things.
Blocks and blocks taped off, first responders scattered for at least 25 people, they're telling us tonight, overdosing in West Baltimore. I spoke to folks out there today. They say they were seeing people drop left and right, collapsing. I myself witnessed 2 people experiencing overdose symptoms while I was out there for just 90 minutes. One of dozens of overdoses happening this Thursday near Pennsylvania and North Avenues, just across the street from the Penn North Recovery Center, where nurse practitioner Josie Dantzler was sitting.
That's probably the 3rd or 4th person I've helped in the last 30 to 40 minutes. People are just passing out from whatever they're overdosing.
I was walking down the street and I happened to see his feet sticking out. And I saw him leaning over.
This man yelling for help after seeing another man down on the ground.
I called medic once I seen his eyes in the back of his head.
Never seen anything like that, so yeah, maybe it is a bad batch, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's an epidemic. We deal with this every day. Probably not on this high of a, scale, but we go through this every day.
Alongside Josie is the harm reduction director for the Penn North Recovery Center, Bernard Nelson. He says they were out there to hand out Narcan and fentanyl testing strips.
I've never seen nothing like this. And I've never seen nothing like this and while doing Narcan. They were foaming from the mouth, some of them.
A surreal scene sparking a large response from harm reduction organizations like the 24-Hour Community Peer Project, which works to link people to services.
33 years of recovery, I've never seen anything like this. I've never seen anything close to this. In 2 hours, we've helped at least 6 people.
Like administer the Narcan.
That's just the Narcan.
The mayor's office says the harm reduction distribution will continue throughout the night.
I don't know the logistics of exactly what happened, but it doesn't make any difference. It happened. And we're here to try to do the best we can about it.
And what a scene that was. Tonight, Baltimore police are reminding folks that individuals can seek medical care without fear of arrest. I'm live tonight outside of BPD headquarters. Tori Yorgi, WBAL TV 11 News.
I'm telling niggas tomorrow, yo, if you from the A and you watch my page and you in the mix, don't go out that bitch tomorrow, man. I won't go out that bitch for a month. You better bip out the phone. You know what I mean? That's why, see, this is what your phone plays for. You better hit out the phone. Go out there on that block being stupid. Better bip out the motherfucking phone. That shit crazy. You'll really fuck that money up. Yeah, see, that shit ain't get the world news yet. CBS, Baltimore Sun. They call that shit an overdose outbreak. Mass overdose. Man shot blocks away from mass overdose. I ain't never even heard the term mass overdose before.
Baltimore police and fire are responding to a mass overdose event in the city. WMAR2 News' Blair Sable has more from West Baltimore.
I'm Blair Sable for WMAR2 News in Baltimore, where this 2-block radius of Penn North is now the epicenter of a mass overdose event, with at least 25 taken to the hospital. Baltimore Fire Chief James Wallace says it began with a 9.
So that shit happened on Penn North. The fuck happened? Man, yo, I'm tired of these goddamn ads.
I'm so lost.
Hey, I had that with Copilot.
911 call for a reported.
Yeah, West Baltimore ready to be hot.
Overdose at Pennsylvania and North Avenues before 9:30 Thursday morning.
Challenge became that during that initial patient engagement, we began to receive word of more possible overdoses in the area.
By the fourth patient, it was declared a level 1 mass casualty incident. Baltimore police are treating the area as an active crime scene, searching for the root cause. In the meantime, outreach groups are working to stop the situation from getting worse.
We're passing out Narcan and fentanyl test strips. We're encouraging folks that if they are going to use today, make sure that they are with somebody, that they have Narcan available, that they test their drugs so they know what's in it. Go slow, just be safe.
I've seen a lot of hate in the community, but now I see a whole lot of love.
Advocates are also asking for everyone in the community to keep an eye out for potential overdoses. And if you see one, you are asked to call emergency services. In Penn North, Blair Sable, WMAR2 News.
I guess we'll have some more information come tomorrow. I mean, go fuck that money up. Go fuck that money up. I think, this shit, it definitely, it's just a matter, if that shit get the mainstream news, well, more than likely it will. Once that shit go mainstream, that's when everything gonna change. Niggas on Jay-Z heels. Jay-Z been moving wild lately. Probably been moving wild.
Bro, that's crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Niggas be doing anything. Niggas think they chemists in that motherfucking kitchen. Think they putting together a missile all the time. You killing people. And I ain't gonna lie. I mean, a nigga probably got a bomb, but at the same time, like, that's why niggas are getting booked. If you know, you know. Like, niggas don't want nobody dying, bro. That don't make sense, bro. Don't make sense, bro. Rest in peace to the people who lost their life, bro. Damn, bro, that's crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Niggas do be thinking they chemists. We is back. Niggas not chemists, y'all. Niggas is not chemists, man. Like, straight up. Niggas is not chemists. It's not a game, yo. That fentanyl shit is not a game. That shit is nothing to play around with. That's why my last little stint of hustling, I ain't even fuck with the Fetty Wap. I said, no, I ain't fuck with that shit no more. Yo, did y'all see this, yo? A dude got his grave blown up. Man grave blown up. Kansas City family. Did y'all hear about this? Look at this shit.
What did I feel? My heart sunk because I couldn't believe it.
A Kansas City family says they're stunned. They found the ground dug up and the casket open at their loved one's grave. Family members tell Fox 4 they don't know why anybody would want to disturb the site 27 years after their loved one died. I'm Lauren Halifax. And I'm Bria Love. Fox 4 did speak with the family about the trauma.
Days?
Our Jacob Sloan looks into the investigation into what happened.
Delshon Dupree's family tells us he was 25 years old when he was killed in 1998.
That's crazy.
They're still wondering why someone would disturb their loved one's gravesite after 27 years. Kansas City police arrived just after 9:30 on Tuesday morning. Delshon's daughter arrived not long afterwards.
As I'm pulling down, I can see dirt. What I thought was dirt, it wasn't dirt. It was actually the vault.
The gravesite had been dug up, the concrete vault had been destroyed, and the casket had been opened. Now the question remains, why?
I was just devastated. I said, who could have did this to my son? I was just, I was just devastated. I never seen nothing like that.
KCPD says employees at Forest Hills Cavalry Cemetery saw the gravesite intact when they left the day before. For Dupree's family, it's a mystery why someone would want to do this.
Was it a mockery? What? What did you get? He been dead and gone. There's nothing. So what was the point?
The family says that Delshon was a father to 9 children. A family member visits his grave once a week.
It's something that a chapter that I should have closed, and those wounds should have been sealed, but I cracked them back open. That hurted me to sit and call my grandma, to sit and reach out to my sisters, to my brothers, and tell them that this is what's going on. That's not the phone call that I should have been calling, saying to them.
The incident is reopening wounds for his daughter, Shantera, who was only 6 years old when her father was laid to rest.
When you cracked that vault open and you was down in there and you tried to go and you was cracking to up the seal off the casket, how could you stomach that? How could you stomach that smell?
There gotta be something like
because
that.
Because the smell that I smelled, how could you?
Both Shantera...
27 years later, God damn, he must have killed somebody's father or something. Gotta be something like that. Like 27 years later, to go to this man's gravesite and do this is insane.
And her grandmother say they just want to find whoever's responsible.
I just can't see a humane person doing something like this to a person, and it's just awful. And I hope I hope that you caught and justice be done.
KCPD tells me they're continuing their investigation into the incident. Jacob Sloan, Fox 4, working for you.
I don't know, y'all.
Who hate him so bad that they would just tear his grave up like that?
What was once a final resting place is now in disarray. Tonight, police are looking for whoever tried to dig up this grave right here.
Yeah, these pictures show the damage left behind, the casket visibly dented, the cement vault dismantled, leaving loved ones.
Yeah, the cement vault covering his grave. They got into that motherfucker. Like they had to have blown it up.
Really searching for answers. It happened at Forest Hill Cavalry Cemetery on Troost Avenue, not too far from Holmes Park. Police say they believe the suspect rammed a vehicle through the cemetery's front gate to access the grave.
KCTV5's Grace Smith is live at that cemetery. Grace, you spoke with family members. We heard them. They're naturally devastated by all of this.
Disturbing the corpse, crying.
They are, Zach, and the big question here that everyone has is why? Why would someone try and dig somebody up? So that family, their emotion boiling up here as they arrived after getting that disturbing call.
Don't play with my people like that.
Tensions were high
He's dead. He's been dead for 27 years. What can he do?
As loved ones arrived at Forest Hill Cemetery to find Delshawn Dupree's grave like this.
And it was just like somebody had just dug it up and looked like they had put dynamite and just blew it open.
Jamesetta Blandhood says her only son was killed in 1998. He was a father to 9 and a beloved friend to many.
I really don't know. I don't know if they was looking for something or think he had something. But after 27 years, who would do this? Who hated him so bad that they would just tear his grave up like that?
The damage clearly is extensive. The family says he was buried under a cement vault.
What did he have in there that you wanted so bad?
KCPD tells me the investigation is still in its early stages. They're working to gather evidence to find out who did this, how, and why. In a statement, the owners of the cemetery telling KCTV5, quote, "We're doing everything to cooperate with the investigation."
It's just awful. It's cruel. I don't know. I can't say he did something to somebody because he wasn't even living. He was dead. I don't know. I just don't know. And I thought this would be a safe place.
The family says having to bury a loved one is hard enough.
So mothers and fathers, watch out for your kids. The dead ones too. Watch out for them.
Fighting for justice for her son yet again, and has a message for whoever did this.
But you know who you are out there, and you did this. It's very, very sad that you do this.
And you can see here at the front gate that there's these chains here as there's an opening, but police can't confirm if this is part of the investigation as it is still very early on. Of course, we will keep you updated as we learn more. Live in Kansas City, Grace Smith, KCTV5 News.
That's serious, yo. 28 years later? What the fuck they had? Gold plates or something in that bitch? Golden nuggets?
What did I feel? My heart.
Like, yo, I just don't
I couldn't
understand.
believe it.
27 years later, bro. That shit crazy. Probably so. Probably so, more than likely. That's crazy. For that to be somebody his age range, that'd be even wilder. If he would have been dead 27 years, I doubt it for 40-year-old, did it? 50-year-old. I don't know. That was 8 days. Let's see if there's any update. St. Louis man funeral. Shit. God damn it. I done fucked it up.
According to IMDb.com, The Jerk, directed by
St. Louis man grave site dug up.
According to FirstAlert4.com.
Wasn't he in St. Louis? Wasn't that St. Louis, y'all? Or was it Kansas City? Oh, Kansas City. Kansas City man grave blown up.
I got the latest for Kansas City man grave blown up. The first headline from Fox 4 KCWDAF-TV on MSN.com is Family Stunned After Desecration of Loved One's Grave at Kansas City Cemetery.
This was 4 hours ago. I ain't got no new information. Something, yo. He did something to somebody a long ass time ago. Yeah, he must have did something to somebody a long ass time ago. They ain't never forget that shit. Yeah, but what's the point of blowing up his grave? Like, what, he had some money in that bitch or something? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. He probably had some money in there. Probably somebody that went to the funeral. Probably somebody that went to the funeral. You know how niggas be. Nigga be throwing money in there. Nigga probably put a whole bunch of shit in that casket. Probably somebody went to the funeral, was fucked up. Remember that, yo, he got 20,000 in that bitch.
What did I feel? My heart sunk.
Yeah, we already watched that. I don't know. I don't know. It really don't make sense. We're gonna have to get an update on that. I wanna know who did that. You a wild ass nigga, bro. Whoever did that shit, a wild ass nigga. Niggas out this bitch doing anything now. You saying some of the wildest crimes. Saying some of the wildest crimes nowadays. Niggas out this bitch dropping T's. Leading to 25 overdoses. Niggas out here blowing up grave sites. That shit crazy. No, I ain't got no recent update. Yeah, for real. You think he got somebody locked up, but still, like, you do that? Like, blow up a nigga grave? Maybe he did get somebody like, hey, they just came home or something. But still, bro, like, it's damn. You waited 27 years? Oh, Jay-Z filed another lawsuit. That's Jay-Z's son, man. Jay-Z on some bullshit. It's a Jay-Z legal team. Jay-Z has fired back at a man who's been publicly claimed to be his long-lost son. According to court documents, the 55-year-old mogul is asking the federal judge to shut down the latest lawsuit filed by a 31-year-old Raymond Satterwhite. I did a video on this too, y'all. Calling the accusers, the accusations fabricated and part of a decade-long harassment campaign by Satterwhite and his godmother. Fabricated allegations and claims have been addressed and rejected in multiple other courts. This shit haven't been. All he asking is to take a DNA test. Like, take the DNA test then, bro. Like, Jay-Z on some bullshit. We ready to get on Jay-Z ass. I'm sick of y'all. We ready to start treating Jay-Z like Jane Dale. I'm sick of these rap niggas, man. All the man's asking is take a fucking DNA test. Jay-Z been ducking a DNA test with this boy for who knows how the fuck long. Oh yeah, I forgot that is right, T-Rail. That is why he fight it. I forgot his mother was underage. I forgot about that. His claim, his late mother, Wanda Satterwhite, had a brief relationship with the rapper in the 90s. That he's been trying to get Jay-Z to take paternity tests ever since. I forgot about that, yo. His mother was underage. In a filing, Satterwhite alleges that Jay-Z and his legal team manipulated the court system across multiple states, committed fraud, and used the star celebrity status to dodge accountability. He also claimed that after his paternity suit was dismissed, he suffered emotional stress, public embarrassment, health complications, and even had his car shot 6 times. Damn, they're trying to get him killed. However, Jay-Z's legal team argued that he just became aware of his latest lawsuit and June requested more time to respond. When they tried to get an extension by Satterwhite's godmother, they say she hung up on them. Additionally, the legal team stated that multiple courts have already tossed out these claims. Yo, all you gotta do is take a DNA test. Yo, like all you gotta do is take it. Like that's all Shorty been wanting. I did a video on y'all. He was in my comments. I rapped to him. He told me to look up something. I ain't never do it though. Forgot what it was. He was like, "Oh, Google something." I ain't never do it though. I take the test, Jay-Z. And McDonald's manager stabbed to death by a job coworker.
And got children doesn't mean that she can come in the store, disrespecting people, talking to them like everybody's beneath her. She has no respect. And it isn't funny at all. Like, seriously, man, I got shit I gotta take care of. And she keeps sending me home early. It's not funny. She's playing games. And then all day, throughout the day, she keeps sending her little racial shit. And then throughout the day, she keeps on, like, putting negative energy in the air, talking about people, gossiping about people. It's not funny, man. That shit gonna have to stop. She's a bully. I'm telling you. She's a bully. She brings a lot of negative energy in there. She always panic when there's a lot going on, and then she try to manipulate that and make it seem like we ain't doing something right, but we are working really hard and doing great. It's just the fact that she panicked, and I caught her a few times making a mistake, and she tried to hurry up and play it off. Nobody's perfect. It's fucking McDonald's. It happens. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes, like, somebody might get confused. So fuck, it gets busy, yeah. But she needs to stop playing like she don't be making mistakes. I be catching her. So all that animosity and shit that she keep putting in the air and stuff, then trying to tell me I'm always snapping on people. No, that's false. No, I don't snap on people. I don't go in there doing that. I tell her no. I make peace. That's what I'm doing. I've been creating peace.
I see her
so all that negative energy that she's bringing in there and trying to manipulate it, no, that's going to stop. All that negative shit she's saying about, her personal life, all of that. No, she's bringing all of that in there and then playing games saying she want to take her belt off and beat somebody. Y'all act like my kids in here. No, we ain't your kids. Respect us. Stop talking to us like that. That shit is crazy. I'm telling you.
So she killed her.
But to get sent home 2 days in a row, man, and I came in on my off day to make up my time, and she still sends me home early, it's not funny. Somebody will have to do something about that. It's not funny.
Dang.
It's not fair. It isn't funny at all. So, she could keep being a bully if she wants to, but that shit is going to catch up to her. Because it ain't funny at all. It ain't. I got sent home early.
I want to see what the fuck happened. McDonald's manager stabbed to death in Detroit.
My mama is crying. It's not fair. It's not fair.
A heartbreaking scene in East Point where a dispute between two co-workers ended in a deadly stabbing. How police say witnesses helped catch the suspect. Good afternoon and thanks for joining us. I'm Rochelle Graham. That family is devastated after learning their mother was stabbed to death at a McDonald's, allegedly by one of her co-workers.
You killed the girl over McDonald's paycheck, yo. Jesus Christ, yo. Yo, we is fucked up, yo, right now. God damn, yo. Shit, crazy.
Gay joins us live outside that McDonald's. He talked to the family as they continue to mourn their mother's loss. Jack?
Well, Rochelle, emotions of utter disbelief from family members about what happened this morning to 39-year-old mother of six, Jennifer Harris. Her daughters not only tell me that they're shocked by the fact that the suspect in this case is someone they've met before, a co-worker of their mother's, but also that this all happened at a place where their mother worked to provide for her six kids.
My mama died trying to take care of us.
Layers of emotion poured out of Harris's oldest daughter as she tries to process losing her mother.
She was so good to everybody. A hard-working woman. My mama was even good to her.
Griffin talking about the suspect, a 26-year-old woman who she says met these kids before as one of her mom's co-workers before they'd know her as the person accused of killing their mother.
We met the lady and everything. I don't understand why she had to kill her.
Police say Harris, the manager during the shift, sent the suspect home following an argument. They claim the suspect returned from her car with a knife and mask and started attacking the victim. They say she only stopped when a customer at the drive-thru fired his gun in the air to stop the attack.
The suspect stopped stabbing the victim. She dropped the knife and started running away. The Good Samaritan actually showed courage by running after the suspect and was able to detain her until officers arrived.
It was only when they showed up for their later shifts that other employees learned why they wouldn't be working today.
I'm shocked. I couldn't believe it. You know, I was devastated. I never would have thought something like this was going to happen there.
And obviously a lot of emotions and a lot of processing by family members today, but they do say they plan on creating a fund to raise money to provide for Harris's 6 kids. I'll update our story online with ways you can help as soon as I learn more from family members. But for now, reporting live in East Point, I'm Jack Springate, CBS News, Detroit.
Yeah, that is crazy. Let's see if they did an update on it. That was 8 hours ago. Damn, y'all, people out this bitch crashing out. People out here crashing out, y'all. Oh, we ain't got no update on it.
My mama is gone.
Let's see if we got any more news coverage. 7 hours ago. This was 6 hours ago.
Everybody, I'm Rupert.
And I'm Taryn Asher. We begin with a heartbreaking loss for one Metro Detroit family dealing really with an unthinkable tragedy.
Yeah, Taryn, what began as a normal day at work quickly turned violent. A mother of 6 stabbed to death at an East Point McDonald's while doing her job.
And Fox News' Camille Amiri joining us live with the very latest. And Camille, we understand you've spoken now with the woman's family. I mean, it's hard to imagine what they're going through.
Yeah, I mean, we were here all day, and then family members started showing up this afternoon, one after another, all coming back to the scene of the crime.
People do not take accountability for their actions, man. Like, she probably sent the home for a reason, man. Probably was on that bitch. Look like she unstable. She fuck around hide her. That shit crazy.
6 children, as you said, ages 5 to 20, and some of the littlest ones were here, and let me tell you, it was absolutely heartbreaking.
My mama was a good person. She was the best mom anybody could ever ask for.
Jennifer Harris, a single mother of 6, a manager at McDonald's, fatally stabbed Thursday morning by one of her employees, according to police.
My mama, she woke up every day and went to work for us. My mama died trying to take care of us.
It happened right before 8 o'clock at the McDonald's on 9 Mile in East Point.
From our understanding, it happened near the drive-thru window inside of the building, so in the employee area.
Investigators say it started as a verbal dispute between Harris and her employee. Harris asked the woman to leave, but
she came back with a mask on her face, and the only thing I seen was her hands. That's how I knew it was her. And she started stabbing her. I tried to stop her. It was no stopping her. She stabbed her everywhere.
Police say a customer, a CPL holder in line at the drive-thru, witnessed the stabbing and shot his gun in the air, attempting to stop the crime. The suspect ran out of the fast food restaurant, the CPL holder getting out of his car and holding her at gunpoint until police arrived.
He absolutely did the right thing. He showed, so to speak, heroism.
Harris's family members beside themselves with grief.
We met the lady and everything. I don't understand why she had to kill her. My mama was even good to her. She was good to everybody.
It's just so incredibly sad. The children's father is incarcerated. They told us that when we met with them earlier today. So it was just their mom and them. The suspect is 26 years old, and of course we expect her to be arraigned possibly tomorrow or the next day, hoping to learn more about what led up to this. Meanwhile, Jennifer worked here. She went by the name of Gemma, and she worked here for 15 years. So, I mean, just a horrible, horrible story all around. There is absolutely nothing that makes sense about this. Reporting live in East Point, Camille Amiri, Fox 2 News.
Yeah, Camille, I know that Gemma and that other person had an argument today. The suspect comes back, stabbing her. But do we know if this was an ongoing fight beyond today between the two of them? Are family members saying anything about that?
They're not. I mean, you know, we're going to hear more about that situation at the 6 o'clock show. But from every intents and purposes that we've been able to learn, that the suspect actually went out of her way to be nice to the children. All of them here at the McDonald's, they would hang out sometimes here. So you're going to hear more about that relationship at 6 o'clock. But they just can't understand this because they say it's so out of the blue, and what led up to this, why she did this, that of course remains to be seen. But of course we'll have a lot more tonight at 6 o'clock. Back to you.
Certainly such a terrible loss. So we feel for her. We just feel so badly for her family.
Damn. Yo, this shit crazy, man. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened, man. This the girl that did it. You could tell she ain't got it all.
Yesterday, I got sent home early today by the same person. I'm telling you, she's a bully. This shit isn't funny. She needs to understand that just because she's a mother and got children doesn't mean that she can come in this store, you know, disrespecting people, talking to them like everybody's beneath her.
I wouldn't even have hired this girl. I ain't gonna lie. She must have did great on the interview process, but I wouldn't have hired her. She got orange hair. She look like she unstable. She look unstable, man.
She has no respect. And it isn't funny at all. Like, seriously, man, I got shit I gotta take care of. And she keeps sending me home early. It's not funny. She's playing games. And then all day, throughout the day, she keeps saying her little racial shit. And then throughout the day, she keeps on, like, putting negative energy in the air, talking about people, gossiping about people. It's not funny, man. That shit gonna have to stop. She's a bully. I'm telling you. She's a bully. She brings a lot of negative energy in there. She always panic when there's a lot going on, and then she try to manipulate that and make it seem like we ain't doing something right, but we are working really hard and doing great. It's just the fact that she panicked, and I caught her a few times making a mistake, and she tried to hurry up and play it off. You know, nobody's perfect. It's fucking McDonald's. It happens. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes, like, somebody might get confused. So fuck, it gets busy, yeah. But she needs to stop playing like she don't be making mistakes. I be catching her. So all that animosity and shit that she keep putting in the air and stuff, they're trying to tell me I'm always snapping on people. No, that's false. No, I don't snap on people. I don't go in there doing that. I tell her, no, I make peace. That's what I'm doing. I've been creating peace. So all that negative energy that she's bringing in there and trying to manipulate it, no, that's going to stop. All that negative shit she's saying about, you know, her personal life, all of that. No, she's bringing all of that in there and then playing games saying she want to take her belt off and beat somebody. Y'all act like my kids in here. No, we ain't your kids. Respect us. Stop talking to us like that. That shit is crazy. I'm telling you. But to get sent home 2 days in a row, man, and I came in on my off day to make up my time, and she still sends me home early, it's not funny. Somebody will have to do something about that. It's not funny. It's not fair. It isn't funny at all.
Now she ready to go to prison.
So, you know, she could keep being a bully if she wants to, but that shit is going to catch up to her. Because it ain't funny at all. It ain't. She's a bully. This shit isn't funny.
That shit crazy. She just threw her life away for that shit. I ain't sure. I don't think it was that motherfucker serious. Yo.
Lene Stack.
What the fuck is this nigga talking about? Hey, yo, I don't want to see no more Dr. Umar Johnson. Hey, yo, for the people that's interviewing Dr. Umar Johnson, yo, make that nigga go get his fucking child, man. Because I'm sick of this shit. Like, he owe this bitch talking about a girl he broke up with. Bitch, go get your goddamn daughter. Because if I go to your daughter page right now, you ain't gonna like it. This nigga need to get his goddamn child, man. She's online acting a fucking fool. And he over here talking like this.
Stacks. Siobhan Stone, Lene Stacks, Throat Goat, Hood Rat, Jump Off, Fishy Coochie. Fishy Coochie, the queen of Fishy Coochie.
Man, get my girl Kid her $250 back, man. Hey, Kid, we on his ass.
I believe she may have taken information regarding the bank account, FDMG,
oh my
and
God.
my personal.
There we go. He just trying to find, yo, there we gotta get on some bullshit, man. He keep trying to find a way to squirm out the FDMG shit. Did y'all see the video where he said it was broke into? We on his ass. This motherfucker. Umar Johnson's school broke into. Did y'all see this shit?
Had snuck into the school, which means they knew the door was unlocked. Listen to me, brothers and sisters. For children to know that a door is opened, and I was only away from the school for 30 days.
Dang, it's long ass time.
For children to know that the door was open, and I was only away from the school for 30 days. For children to know the door was open, and I was only away from the school for 30 days, I wonder when they broke in. I wonder when they broke in, because if the children already know the door was open, we're not blaming the children. We're not blaming the children. We're saying that it had to be general knowledge that the school was broken into.
Man, that nigga broke in his own school.
Because how would the children know to go in there?
He broke in his own school.
How would the children know to go in there? The door was closed. The doors are closed. How did the children know? Young blood, quick question, young fellas, quick question. How long, okay, so I'm Dr. Umar, right? Say Dr. Umar. That's me. Okay, I was gone for 30 days, right? 30. My question to y'all, how long has that door been open for y'all to go in and play? Would you say a week, a couple days, a couple weeks? Because I was only gone for like 2-3 months. No, not 2-3 months, sweetie, because I was here a month ago and I checked the doors all the time. They weren't open a month. It was like 2-3 weeks. 2 or 3, okay, so they might have broke in. Okay, that makes sense. 2-3 weeks, because I was gone for 4.
He wasn't with his child. We know that. Hey, Keisha, I don't know where he was for 30 days, but he went with them goddamn kids. I tell you that motherfucker much. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I ain't know all that.
Yeah, but they didn't break it open though. They wasn't the ones who broke it open, because whoever broke it open, they had to use equipment.
Man, he planted them
okay,
kids
I
there.
appreciate you, young people. Y'all take care now. All right. They're looking for the kids? No, we ain't looking for the kids. We looking for the grown people who broke in.
He been gone for 3 months. Tell you got 30 days. Yeah, he said it right the first time, Shay.
She said 3 weeks ago.
No, that school ain't never open.
She said 3 weeks ago. She said, Princess said 3 weeks ago. So they broke in while I was on my way to England. They might have broke in when I was at UCLA. They might have broke in when I was at UCLA.
This nigga's a fucking scam artist, man. He scammed us. That's why I'm on his ass. I'm gonna make him get his daughter. Before it's all said and done, this nigga gonna get his goddamn child. Fuck that. I better not see another interview. Yo, we need to be protesting all Dr. Umar Johnson interviews until this nigga get his goddamn kids. He got 2 girls running around here running amok. Look at his daughter, man. Let me show y'all his daughter. This is what Dr. Umar Johnson is doing right now. This is what he's involved in.
I discussed this with the attorneys. The attorneys told me that it would be in my advantage if Siobhan Stone, Throat Goat, or Pastor Bussy tries to access my personal account or the school's account, because that is a federal crime. I saw her privately 3 times inside of the same Philadelphia hotel after hours for no more than 2 or 3 hours. Lene Stack.
Nigga, where's your goddamn child, nigga?
This young lady told me that she would not mind coming to care for my mother. I assured her that I would pay her,
for that.
and I did pay her.
That's
this is going to be important when I bring up the attorney.
That's what your kids are for, man. Yo, this nigga need to go get his kids. I'm ready to put that in the title. Hold on, y'all. You gotta change the title. Dr. Umar Johnson need to get his damn kids. Yo, we done with his ass. I mean it. I was sick of this shit. Look, y'all. Happy birthday. It's my 4th year on YouTube, y'all. I had a birthday. Let me on his ass. Let me fix this title, man. Dr. Umar Johnson need to go get his goddamn kids. Immediately. Or we done with him. We kick him out the black community. Sick of this shit. Nigga pissing me off. Yo, why are we letting this nigga slide, man? Yo, we should not be letting that man slide. All this shit he be talking, he don't get no passes.
Attorney in a minute, because I consulted with an attorney in Kansas City who told me that if I can prove that I paid her to care for my mother, then she can be charged with HIPAA violations for discussing my mother's personal, sensitive medical information without permission. This young lady told me 3 throat goat sessions turned into a 2.5-year relationship with marriage, love, masturbation. Talking about I ate out your fish tank. You have an aquarium down there.
Yo, get your child, bro. Let me say, fuck him. Let's get to his daughter. Cause this is out of control. I'm sick of seeing his daughter on my timeline doing this type of shit. Look what this daughter is doing, y'all. She was on this bitch fighting not too long ago. Got beat up real bad. Let me see something that I seen before. Oh, she all in the mix. She out there hanging with the guys. Getting beat up. Going to Baltimore. She was in Baltimore the other day. A couple weeks ago.
What's up, y'all? So if y'all don't already know, me and
What did she got on, man?
We having a waterbound fight.
Like, come on, man. Go get your goddamn child, Umar. I'm sick of this shit. I'm about sick of his ass. Look, she outside on the block.
My fucking friend, fuck y'all talking about?
In the middle of the parade.
This is funny as shit.
She outside with slippers on.
The best fucking what's up?
Looking like she ain't take a bath in weeks. Yo, this shit is out of control, Umar. I don't want to see another Umar Johnson interview. I mean it. No more Umar Johnson interviews, y'all. She out here disrespecting her.
And another thing, Umar, you're not getting a happy Father's Day out of me, you fucking fat monkey bitch.
Damn.
You ain't been in my life for all these years, but you get on the internet talking about some, oh, no snow bunnies. Fuck out of here, dickhead. You're not getting shit. And another thing, Umar.
There's no way his daughter should be talking to him like that, man. Not the Prince of Pan-Africanism. Not the Prince of Pan-Africanism. No.
I'm in Baltimore, bitch. Yeah, it's really like that. Ran that shit back, came right back. Hey.
Like, come on now. Get this nigga out the internet. Shit's out of control. It's out of control. Her hair's never done. She's out here looking dirty. And Dr. Umar Johnson out here doing all these fucking interviews.
Give me the drop on Dr. Umar daughter.
Look at her, y'all.
Look, I'm about to get her.
She saw this bitch moving recklessly.
Come here, look. Look, I scared you. I told you I was gonna pop up on you. Look, I'm not being.
Like, yo, come on, man. I'm about sick of this shit. And this ain't no shade against her. This is all about our father, y'all. There's no excuse for this. There's no excuse for this nigga to be talking how he's talking. And been on the internet as long. I'm sure he made some money. He stole hundreds of thousands from the black community. There's no excuse why his daughter's outside without no fucking shoes on. Hair never done. She just put up a post yesterday talking about she killed herself. She's chasing clout. Look at this post right here. I'm stuck at whatever towers. Is anybody here I can stay with? Fuck, this shit's out of control. Shit's out of control, man. Yo, we done with Dr. Umar Johnson, yo. Until at least get one of his kids. You know he got two that he don't take care of. At least get one. You know what I mean? It is a cry for help. Sincerely, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. Like I couldn't see my daughter, because I know he sees this. I couldn't see my daughter online doing this and not reach out. Like, yo, we gonna have to figure something out, yo, because this shit can get bad. Like, ain't no telling where this little girl life is headed. Like, she all the way out there for real. She outside the middle of the night. Man, it's just bad, man. It's bad, man. And for Dr. Umar Johnson to be who he is and say the shit that he say, this nigga done wrote books on parenting. Like, how the fuck nigga ain't never been a parent? Like, I ain't never seen no shit like that before. I'm telling that before. This nigga wrote a book on parenting and never been a parent, y'all. Like, imagine that. Imagine that, man. He worried about, you see what he worried about? He worried about a throat goat. You know what I mean? That man more worried about a throat goat than his own goddamn child. Talking about a throat goat. Nigga. Get your dumb ass out of here, nigga. Keep on no goddamn.
Lene Stacks.
Keep on no goddamn.
Siobhan Stone. This young 3 throat goat sessions turned into a 2.5-year relationship with marriage, love, masturbation.
Look, he's saying text
I want
messages.
to apologize to all black women that I had
Now he
to
apologizing.
divulge so much of my personal, intimate details, Sister Stacy, but I got a woman who's trying to destroy my life, my credibility. She's trying to slander my...
No, fuck that, nigga. Your daughter didn't destroy your credibility. Well, we don't even know who this girl is. Like, your credibility has been destroyed when we found out you ain't take care of none of your kids. Credibility is done. Like, I think it's already over. You know You don't have any more credibility. What I said? You ain't got no motherfucking credibility. Out here, do it out this bitch crying for help when you on the internet talking about a throat goat. ICE raids weed farm. ICE agents raid weed farm. You said it was ICE. You said ICE raided it. You said it was ICE that did it. Yeah, he a deadbeat, man. That nigga wild. Wild ass nigga. I don't know where that shit at. This nigga wild, man. Fucking Dr. Umar Johnson. Man, see the piss me off about Umar's. I believed yo. I believed yo for a while, man. I don't know, you know what I mean? I made excuses for the nigga. I made excuses for the nigga. I kind of find he was a fraud the whole time. He was a fraud the whole time, y'all. Stealing from the people. He's a fucking thief. Oh, all right. Stand up between
Protesters in a tense standoff. Good evening, everybody. You're watching LA Live News Tonight. Thanks for being with us. I'm Marla Tejas.
I'm Christine Devine. New tonight, federal agents clashed with protesters during an ICE raid at a Ventura County cannabis farm.
The operation at Glass House Farms near Camarillo today turned chaotic. Fox 11's Ed Lascos live there with the very latest tonight. Ed, has it quieted down at all?
Yeah. Well, let's give you a look real quick, Marla, with Frank, give you an idea. This is Laguna Road here. It's the cross off Las Posas. This is a motorcade of some of the workers from Glass House Farms leaving, trying to talk to some of them. They were saying they were told by a lot of the folks inside not to say anything. Those are them trying to make it difficult, trying to tense situation here as the federal agents moved in around noontime, and then the protesters moved in to not let it be so easy as it all went down, yelling at them, trying to make it difficult, trying to block some of the military vehicles going through. Federal agents responding with gas, apparent tear gas. Also, some of the protesters saying they were hit with some paintballs, rubber bullets going through. For their part, some of the video also showed some of the agents also ducking some water bottles and rocks being thrown at them by the protesters. So a very tense situation here as Glass House Farms, the target of this immigration raid, as the federal...
Yeah, that's fucked up, man. I didn't know they was still over that bitch going to war, man. Hey, salute to them, man. Hope they get everything they deserve, man. It's fucked up, but... I mean, it's life. It's like, that shit crazy, though. I don't know, though, y'all. But, yeah, we ready to end this live. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. I knew we were going to get away from Diddy this whole live. We ain't talking about Diddy this whole live, man. Like, why you got, bro? Keep Diddy out of this, man. Diddy ready to come home. He ready to get these Tisa Tails and this freak off. And, yeah, he ready to move forward, you know. Make freak offs great again. He ain't stopping. You know what I mean? Freak offs. If you think freak offs is stopping with the prosecution of Diddy, then you are sadly mistaken. Diddy is coming back better than ever. Yeah, hell yeah. Umar Johnson a bozo, man. We on his ass. Him and Jane Dale, we ain't letting up on them niggas. What's up, man? We ain't letting up on Jane Dale, y'all. We ain't letting up on Jane Dale. We ain't letting up on Umar. Cause I'm really concerned, yo. Like I'm legitimately concerned as a parent of my own kids. I'm concerned for Dr. Umar Johnson, daughter. Like he really need to get a hold of that girl, man, because she crashing out, yo. And didn't he say the FBI and all these people was after him? Like he should be concerned. He should take one of his kids offline. He not taking care of his kids, man. He don't take care of his daughters, none of them. Not one or the other. You feel me? If he ain't taking care of one, you would thought he was taking care of the other. That nigga got damn near grown daughters and they don't even know each other. But he online talking about black boys and better parenting and all this wild shit, but I don't think he's ever a parent. Like, that nigga ain't raised none of his kids, man. Like, it's fucking disgusting, man, when you think about it. That man done used the black community. Because a lot of shit he said made sense. Yeah, but you can't talk it and don't live it. You can't do that. I don't think we're going to stand for that. I mean, like, if you're going to talk that shit, you got to live it, bro. You can't be talking about this family and black women and black children, and you got 2 black children, and you are absent father. Like, how the fuck we standing for that? I don't even understand why the niggas these niggas be selling out for views. If I was interviewing Dr. Umar Johnson frequently, and I found out that he ain't take care of his kids, your interviews stop. I'm not gonna keep interviewing you, bro, bringing you on my platform to spew nonsense. Because no matter how real it is, it's nonsense if he ain't standing on it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that takes away from the message. Like, your message ain't valid no more, bro, because we found out you don't take care of your kids. Yeah, he scammed the whole community, man. Fucking scam artist. I wonder who sent them. Somebody probably sent that nigga. Ruffin ass nigga. But, I gotta get ready to go to bed. I gotta work tomorrow. I'm off this weekend, so we rocking and rolling this weekend. Saturday and Sunday. From his kids, kind of wrong. Without actual facts. Yeah, we did hear from his kids. What you talking about? You missed it. Let me go back. Let me go back to it again. Just in case you missed it. Dr. Umar Johnson gets called out by a daughter. You must ain't hear from his kids. Cause she went in on his ass. I think we all heard it. Where the fuck is the video at? She on this bitch talking about she homeless.
So moving forward, I feel like we should just go our own way. Go our own way. Just you do you, and I'ma do me like I've been doing. What I just said. I'm gonna mind my business, and I slept on an air mattress for 6 months. The air mattress had a headboard. I slept on an air mattress with a headboard for 6 months.
Yeah, his daughter out this bitch struggling, man. It's sad, man. It's sad and it's unfortunate. And he out this bitch online.
I feel like I'm living the movie Straw in real time. My stomach hurt. I can't scream because my stomach hurts. Like, that's how weak I am physically. Dollar Tree ain't have no slides. Then I went into Popeyes and I'm asking them questions and motherfuckers want to ignore me. Y'all better be lucky I couldn't come behind that fucking counter and slap all you Mexicans.
I don't know, man. I know that shit is sad. I don't know. I don't really think. See, yo, like Dr. Umar Johnson's situation ain't like just the average person. Like, yo, it's no. For him to be who he is, and for him to have accumulated the money that he accumulated, though there's no excuse for you not to have some type of visitation to your daughter, bro. Yeah, I mean, it ain't like the niggas that's struggling or the niggas selling drugs or, you understand what I'm saying? It ain't like none of that. Like, you got a stable career, bro. That man career is stable, man. You can get some type of visitation to your child. Nigga been on the internet for 15 years. Now, he could have been got some type of visitation to his children, but he didn't. So he don't get no pass. And he can't relate himself to the average black man because you're not the average black man, Dr. Umar Johnson. But yeah, I'm tired. My voice getting fucked up. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. It's another day, keep what you need, and I'm out.